Let's be honest, life isn't easy. Stress, anxiety, self-doubt, they hit hard, and sometimes out of nowhere. And in those moments, what we really need isn't always a vacation or a pep talk. What we really need, is something invisible but powerful, mental strength. But what is mental strength exactly? Is it being tough all the time? Never showing emotion? Grinding through life like nothing bothers you? Not quite. That's the myth. A damaging one. Real mental strength, especially through the lens of Stoic philosophy, isn't about becoming emotionally numb. It's about mastering your response. Being calm inside when the outside world is chaotic. And that's where Stoicism comes in. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they lived through war, slavery, exile, and disease. They didn't just survive. They developed a mindset that made them stronger in the face of adversity. And today, you're going to learn how to build that same mindset. In this video, we'll break it down into 3 parts. What mental strength really is, from a Stoic perspective, 5 practical Stoic techniques you can use right now, real-life examples, and a simple plan to start applying it today. Let's get into it. Part 1. What is mental strength? According to the Stoics, let's start with a quick reset on the idea of strength. Most people think strength means being unbreakable, cold, emotionless, but the Stoics saw strength as something internal, not about bottling things up, but about finding inner peace, or what they called ataraxia. Ataraxia means freedom from emotional disturbance, not a lack of emotion, but not being ruled by emotion. And how do you reach that place? Through the 4 Stoic virtues. These were the core of mental strength. Let's go through them. 1. Wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to see things clearly, without distortion, without drama. It's being able to pause in a stressful moment and ask, what's really going on here? What actually matters? A wise mind doesn't panic. It zooms out. It gains perspective. It chooses its response instead of reacting emotionally. 2. Courage. Courage isn't just charging into danger. It's also the quiet bravery of facing uncomfortable emotions, admitting when you're wrong, showing up when it's easy to check out. It's choosing action over avoidance. 3. Justice. Justice means doing what's right, even when it's hard. It's staying true to your values, treating others fairly, being honest, even under pressure. It's strength rooted in character. 4. Temperance. Temperance is self-discipline, balance, moderation. It's the ability to say enough when the world says more, to resist impulse, to stay centered when emotions flare. Together, these 4 virtues create a person who is grounded, resilient, and at peace. And behind all this is one Stoic insight that changes everything. It's not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Epictetus, that's the Stoic superpower. The world will always be chaotic, but your reaction, that's yours to control. Part 2, 5 Stoic practices for building mental strength. So, how do we train our minds like a Stoic? Here are 5 powerful practices you can start using today. 1. The dichotomy of control. This is the heart of Stoicism. Life is divided into 2 categories. What's within your control? What's outside of it? You can't control the weather, traffic, or how someone treats you, but you can control your thoughts, actions, reactions. And when you focus on what you can't control, you feel helpless. When you focus on what you can, you feel powerful. Try this. Next time you feel stressed, ask, is this within my control? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. 2. Premeditatio malorum, negative visualization. This is a Stoic mental exercise. It means premeditation of evils. Think about what might go wrong, not to worry, but to prepare. Seneca wrote, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." But he also imagined worst-case scenarios, so that if they happen, he wouldn't be surprised or overwhelmed. Try this each morning. Ask, what could go wrong today? How will I respond with calm and clarity? That mental rehearsal builds emotional immunity. 3. Voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believe that comfort can make us soft, so they practice discomfort on purpose. Marcus Aurelius slept on the floor. Seneca fasted and wore rough clothes. Modern examples: take a cold shower, skip a meal, go without your phone, wake up early and sit in silence. It's not about punishment. It's about training your mind to say, I can handle this. And every time you do, it gets easier. 4. Daily journaling. Marcus Aurelius wrote one of the most powerful books ever, Meditations. But he didn't write it for others. It was his personal journal. A private space to reflect, recalibrate, and grow. Try this at night. What did I do well today? Where did I get triggered or lose control? What can I do better tomorrow? Just 5 minutes a day builds self-awareness, and that builds strength. 5. Practicing virtue in small moments. Mental strength isn't built in one big moment. It's built in the small ones, over and over. Every moment is a chance to train. Someone's rude? Practice patience. Nervous before speaking? Practice courage. Tempted to overindulge? Practice temperance. Ask yourself throughout the day, what virtue is being called for right now? That's how philosophy becomes real. Part 3. Real stories of Stoic strength. Let's look at how the Stoics lived their mental strength, not just talked about it. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who stayed calm. Marcus ruled Rome during war, famine, and plague. He faced betrayal, constant stress, family tragedy. Yet in his journal, he wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you'll find strength. He ruled the most powerful empire in the world, but didn't let power or pain corrupt his clarity, even with the weight of the world on his shoulders. He kept showing up with calm and compassion. Epictetus, the slave who found freedom, born into slavery, disabled, poor, but Epictetus discovered truth. No one can take you away from you. He became one of the greatest teachers of Stoicism. His message: you can lose everything, money, freedom, status, but no one can take your ability to choose your response. He turned chains into strength. Seneca prepared for chaos. Seneca was wealthy, powerful, famous, but he deliberately trained for purpose. He fasted. He imagined losing everything. We suffer more in imagination than reality, he said. By facing his fear before they happened, he became unafraid, calm, ready. That's strength. Not needing disaster to prepare for it. Conclusion: start your Stoic mental strength journey. So, what have we learned? Mental strength isn't about never struggling. It's about showing up with purpose, perspective, and clarity. Let's recap the 5 Stoic tools you can start practicing today. Focus on what you can control. Prepare your mind for setbacks. Practice discomfort on purpose. Reflect through daily journaling. Use everyday moments to grow in virtue. How to start? Step 1. Pick one practice this week. Start small. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's a cold shower. Or just pausing next time you feel triggered. Step 2. Reflect often. Ask, what's changing in me? How am I responding differently? Celebrate the small shifts. Step 3. Keep going. You'll slip. We all do. But every time you return to the path, you grow stronger. This isn't a quick fix.